It's funny because I purchased this tray at my local Goodwill and I didn't even see the stamp on the back that says it's made from solid teak. And if you know wood, you know that teak is amazing for being mildew and mold resistant, and it really resists water. So I sanded this piece down, not all the way to the raw wood, but mostly on the flat part where the surface stains were. And since today I'm going to be using no paint gel stain, I don't need to sand it all the way through to the raw wood on every single inch of this tray because this gel stain sits on top of existing finishes. This is one of 3 new colors from Dixie Belle Paint. This color is called Chestnut, and it's actually really close in tone to the actual wood on this project. So wearing a glove so that I don't get this oil-based product in my nails, and using an applicator pad, I'm going to smooth on this color of gel stain all over the whole tray. This job is super simple, and I'm showing you how long it takes in real time because I finished this whole tray in probably 25 minutes. And to be honest, most of that time was spent waiting for the gel stain to get dry before I applied my top coat. You don't have to seal your no paint gel stain, but since this is a serving tray and I'm gifting it to a friend, I made sure to coat this with a little bit of gator hide to protect my work. Since no paint gel stain is an oil-based product, you're going to have to really factor in your environment when waiting on dry time. If you're working inside in a climate-controlled area, it will dry fairly quick, but if you put this on thicker or more than 1 layer, you're going to have to wait for it to get dry fully before applying your top coat. You can use your gel stain on fully sanded surfaces. If it's very dry, I do suggest using a wood conditioner first, but for this project, since I did not sand all the way down to bare wood, 1 even coat was all that was needed to cover this entirely. There are a couple of different ways to apply gator hide to a project. I like to use a smooth synthetic brush to apply my gator hide on a tray like this, making sure I don't miss any areas. You can also use a dampened blue sponge to apply your gator hide and overlap your strokes so that you don't have any lines.